Hi, this is Nancy Mansell coming to you from C&M Behind the Glass. Solving more rational equations. Let's see here. Looks like our least common denominator is going to be x times 3x plus 1. Okay, so let's multiply everything by x times 3x plus 1. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? These cancel, and I have 2x. These x's cancel, and I have 3x plus 1 minus 3x plus 1 cancels. X times 6x is 6x squared. Okay, do you see it? For the first time, we've got one that's a quadratic because we've got an x squared. So let's make it look like a quadratic. Get everything over to one side and have it equal to 0. Okay, so let's move the 3x over. We'll subtract 3x from both sides. We'll subtract a 1 from both sides, and we'll add a 6x to both sides. Sorry, 6x squared to both sides. And everything cancels away from this side. I have 6x squared minus x minus 1 equals 0. Now, hopefully we can factor this. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. I need two numbers that multiply up to negative 6 but add up to negative 1. How about that? We'll put them both over a. This is my secret shortcut method. Do you remember it? Okay, so this is going to factor to 2x minus 1 times 3x plus 1 equals 0, and we'll just solve them both. Okay, 2x minus 1 equals 0, add a 1, 2x is 1, divide by 2, and x is 1/2. Over here I have 3x plus 1 equals 0, subtract a 1, 3x is negative 1, divide by 3, and I have x equals negative 1/3. But again, we have to check our answer and make sure that it works. I don't see any problem with this x equals 1/2. Look at our two denominators. They were 3x plus 1 and x. Plugging in a 1/2 is not going to create any problems. This is going to be a solution. This one I'm a little worried about. So let's plug in negative 1/3 for x and see if it's okay. 3 times negative 1/3 is going to give me negative 1 plus 1, which is a 0. So when I check it, this one ends up being 2 over 0. Can't have that. Can't have a 0 in a denominator. That one does not check. Our solution is simply x equals 1/2. And that was your first quadratic.